So there we have it. Washington Commanders guard Sam Cosmi signs a contract extension worth up to $75 million. So without further ado, let's hear from guard Sam Cosmi after getting this life-changing money.
How I feel? Blessed. What I want?
Get back slow. I love the way she rockin' it. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's no beginner. She's confident. I love the way she move.
Follow me on Twitch at ChewyIRL, as that's where I will be live streaming the games anytime the Washington Commanders play. I streamed the game yesterday versus the New York Jets, and I know some people probably was like, Juan, where are you at? I'm over on Twitch. So go ahead and give me a follow. And then secondly, join the Discord server, as I finally got one up and running, and we already got a couple people in here. It's going to be a place where you can have fun and be your authentic self. Enjoy the rest of the video. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We into the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about Sam Cosmi getting his contract extension, and then we're going to also listen to what the big man had to say. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you help me reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to it. So, Sam Cosmi gets his contract extension, and it could not be more well-deserved because this guy has been one of the few Ron Rivera picks that actually panned out. So let's first give some shout-out to Sam Cosmi. He deserves it. He's been through a lot here as far as regime goes, and he's a guy that was vocally against the Airbnb scheme last year, literally crying through the media for us to run the ball. He's been a guy that's came here and established himself immediately as a guy up front, a guy not to be messed with as far as in the trenches goes, and I love this move. I love this extension. He's a guy that's going to be here for the future and going to be here to protect Jaden Daniels. He's a good run blocker. He's a good in the pass blocking department. And it was no doubt in my mind that this was going to happen. I honestly didn't expect it to happen this soon, though. I definitely thought it was going to happen at some point, probably after the season. But they said, you know what? Nope. On a Wednesday, 12:31 p.m., we're going to announce Sam Cosmi as the extension for the Washington Commanders. Now, let's go ahead and listen to what Sam Cosmi had to say about his contract extension today. As again, this is life-changing money for a guy like Sam Cosmi. So let me go ahead and switch over scenes to go ahead and pick up where Sam Cosmi is and hear from him. Let's get it.
For Jesus Christ, for just blessing me and then giving me and my family this blessing. Without him, none of this would be possible. So I want to just first and foremost say that. And then, my family, my parents, they came from, I'm first generation here. This is a huge thing just for me and my family to have this opportunity to work towards this. And, they came to this country with just the shirt, just a backpack and the shirts on the back. So to do something like this and for them to give me this opportunity is huge. So I just want to thank my family and everybody that was involved throughout this whole process. And the way I feel, I'm just super blessed. I'm so super grateful, and it just makes me want to work even harder. I'm thankful to this organization. I'm thankful for the people that were involved into this. Ryan Toller, my agent, he was awesome with this, and then AP and all the guys on this part. So I'm just thankful to everybody who was involved in this, for sure.
It seems like this is an emotional moment for you. How long have you been thinking about this?
We've been talking for. I mean, we talked early on. I think sometime in February. We didn't get the ball rolling. There's a lot of stuff they had to work on. Here. And so we didn't get the ball rolling until like 3 weeks ago or something like that. So, I'm happy it's done. I'm happy I just wanted to focus on, beating Tampa Bay, and get this out of the back of my head and go out there and play free. And so, like I said, a huge blessing to be able to do that now. Today's practice was really good. And so to get that weight lifted off my shoulders.
Going into last season, it was going to be your first full-time season at guard. I mean, how much did that shift kind of change things for you?
I mean, I had to essentially learn a new position. I think the great part about this is like I just feel like my trajectory is just going like this. I feel way more comfortable this year. I mean, you could see the tape from last year as each game progressed. I felt like I was more and more, fitting that role. And I had a mentality of being one of the best guards in the league every time I stepped on the field. Practice, walk through on the game, during the game. So that mentality will not change. That mentality will be even more motivation to be one of the best guards in this league. And so I think, and I'm grateful that they were able to see that, watch the tape, see that, and just see how, training camp, all this stuff went, to see what type of player I was and am.
Before this, I mean, how much was the fact that you were going into the last year in your deal and with a new regime, was that kind of weighing on you going into this?
No, I mean, not really. I'm a big believer in, like, coming to work and working hard, and all the rest will sort itself out. So, like, I don't really think about this stuff. I don't have a lot of things to stress me out that don't need my time to worry about. And so I was able to do that, put together a really good training camp, felt great coming out of it, and feel really good going into the season. So I'm just excited for that.
Now, I do want to say this, couple things. That's what I like to hear from Sam Cosmi. Like, he don't even care about the contract extension for real. He just wants to go out there and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I love to hear that by itself. But then to go on to just think about how impressive it is for Sam Cosmi to get this contract extension done after only playing at guard for one full season. Remember, we drafted him out of Texas as a tackle. So last year was his first year fully playing as a guard. And then the second year that you're going in to play guard, before your first game of your second season as a full-time guard, you get your contract extension. Now, I do feel like it's a two-way street in a sense. Like, part of it is because of what he's done, but also, as he mentioned, he feels like his trajectory is going through the roof. So Adam Peters, Dan Quinn, they're probably like, hey, yeah, we see the trajectory for this guy going up, and we don't want to waste any more time, because the more time that we waste, the more that he's going to want when it's time to pay him. So they probably like, hey, we're going to get it done right now. And then also, he is on the end of his contract. He's planning his contract year, so it does make sense to get him out the way now. But I'm just excited and happy that we got a guy up front that we can lean on for the next 4 to 5 years.
Sam, obviously, it's worked out for you. Congratulations as well.
Yeah.
Going back to when you made the switch and started making the switch to playing guard in the NFL, did you have any kind of ill feelings about making that switch, or I mean, like the attitude you kind of just mentioned, you just focus on getting the job done?
No, so I at the time I talked to Coach Rivera, and I got in his office and I said, hey, Coach, like, what do you see me this year? And he said right there, like, guard. So let's go for it. Next couple of days we signed Andrew, and I just went full steam ahead when it came to that, and I worked. The practices were huge for me, like practicing hard every day, especially at that new position, and like doing what I needed to do to improve every week, and being my biggest critique on everything I did. Like I said, it just helped me get better each and every week. And so if I take that philosophy every day like I've been doing, the sky's the limit for me. So, yeah.
And then you talk about getting to focus on beating Tampa. What have you seen so far of the Buccaneers that you're getting ready to face?
High blitzing team, very talented. They have a lot of good players. Made the playoffs last year. Did really good during that time. They're really, really overall really solid team. And so, it's going to be a good matchup. We're expecting a fist fight, and we're going to do everything we can to be the ones on top.
You played at Texas. You're already a second-round pick. How much different does it feel now? You've been in the league, but now you've got a level of financial security that's fairly unheard of.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, you know, even my rookie contract, you know, that's still a lot of money to me.
Right.
And yeah, this is still, I mean, yeah, it's way abundantly more money. But from that aspect, you separate the money from the job. You still got to do your job, you know? And so I have a lot of people, you know, high expectations for me, and, you know, fan base and my whole family and everybody that's a part of that. You know, it's more of a legacy now. I'm going to try to build, you know, individually for myself, also for, like, team success. You know, they were fortunate enough to see me as a building block for this new regime to go forward. And, you know, I'm the first one to get extended, and, you know, I take you know, I found that as a privilege and you know, honor to be that first guy.
It's great. Congrats, man. And then specific to this weekend, rookie quarterback, Todd Bowles, all of it. What are the keys for you guys keeping him clean?
You know, like I said, they bring a lot of. They're like the third highest blitzing team from what I've heard. You know, just going based off our rules, our game plan, and just over communicating, just being abundantly of communication when it comes to, you know, what we see out there in the film room, on the practice field, those type of things. And the thing is about this unit, we got a lot of smart guys on this unit. A lot of guys that know ball, and you know, can see things working out and before it happens, type of thing. So.
Sam, were you concerned that if this didn't get done, that it would kind of mess with you a little bit mentally throughout the season?
Like I said, no, because I got a job to do. I'm just gonna go do my job, and if I just don't allow those thoughts to kind of enter my mind. It is like a weight off my shoulders type of thing, you know. But at the same time, I have responsibilities I have to do, and like I treated last year to this year, I want to be one of the best. So I'm going to be working towards that.
With guys like Jaden, yourself now, and this rookie class was pretty good, do you feel like there's just a different future that you obviously wanted to be a part of here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for what this team's future has ahead. I think AP is really putting together something special, you know, and DQ, and I'm excited to be a part of it. It's so different from the past 3 years that I've been here, and so to feel that, the atmosphere is just different, and you can just see that. I think everybody sees it, and so we need to put it together this season, and I think we will, and I think we got the guys to do it. So I'm excited for the season.
Sam, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
With this financial security, what you just said is it makes you want to work even harder. Kind of explain that mindset and mentality of, hey, you got this big contract, but you still maybe feel like you have to prove it.
Yeah, I mean, I got to prove it every day, you know, to get through the contract. I mean, yeah, there's all sorts of things that, you know, little details that go, but, you know, I have to prove it every single day. It's not like I'm just going to, hey, I made it, I've arrived. You know, that's not the case. I still got to prove each and every day. And again, I take pride in who I am. The name on the back of my jersey is a huge thing for me, you know, and so to represent that and do that, you know, my dad always told me, it's like, you know, however hard you put in is what you're gonna get out, and so I'm just gonna keep grinding, keep doing what I'm doing, and you know, everything else will come with it.
Sam, congrats, man.
Thank you.
You had the option to see what the market would get you if you wanted to walk away. So what specifically about this group, whether it's the coaching staff, front office, ownership, maybe it's all of it, made you think, no, I'm good here. I want to stay here?
Like I said, I really like what AP and DQ are doing. I like, you know, obviously Mr. Harris is putting a lot of money and investing into the team and doing all that, and we see that as well. I just feel like we have a lot of tools to the belt now and people that really, really care about this football team. And this is a place that you want to be. And again, I think we got a special dude, that I got to protect, and very talented. And, that makes me excited to be here for hopefully for the next 4 years or 5 years. Yeah. So, I'm excited for all those things.
Congrats, Sam.
Thank you.
You talk about all the hard work that you want to put in, that you have put in to this point. Obviously, I'm sure you have team goals, but do you allow yourself to point out individual goals, All-Pro, Pro Bowl, things along those lines that you kind of want to attain?
Yeah, 100%. If the team's successful, then you'll have the success. I think last year was a prime example. I think I played at an All-Pro level last year, being the first time I was playing guard and stuff like that, and All-Pro, and Pro Bowl level. But we all know there's a little bit of politics that goes into that, and how, depending on how good your team is. Like, you look at San Fran, Philly, the Chiefs and stuff like that. How many Pro Bowls, alternates, All Pros do those guys have? A ton, and that's because the team's success. So, if the team is successful, everybody else, will be successful.
Awesome. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Shout out to Sam Cosmi. Again, a guy that is going to be here and be a building block for this franchise moving forward. I must say, I've heard Sam Cosmi talk plenty. But the more I talk or hear him talk, he is so humble. He is so just wanting to play football. You know what I'm saying? Like, he isn't into the extra stuff. He wants to be the best that he can be. He wants to be a part of this franchise. And those are the kind of guys that you want. You don't want a guy that's going to be arrogant. You don't want a guy that's going to give up after they already cashed in and made their contract. He said the same goal remains the same thing. Although I got this money now, it still remains the same thing. I'm still going to go out there and perform my best and be here for my team and try to become an All-Pro. I love that, and I love what Sam Cosmi brings and the kind of energy that he has for this team. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think about this video down below in the comment section. Big Sam Cosmi gets his bag. As always, me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate it if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. See you later. Peace.